comes to this second slide. This is unified, comprehensive, and transformational tool. What exactly is that unified here is we can have all the common interface and standard create and a seamless user experience. Integration with SAP, integration with the SAP NetWeaver technology platform, ERP software, and other business analytics applications improve the manageability and reduce cost of ownership. See, in 7.5, BPC was not integrated with SAP ECC. Okay, if I want to pull the data, I can able to pull the data only from BI. I don't have options to pull the data from ECC, but in EPM 10 I have that option. I can do that as well. At the same time, it is integrated with NetWeaver. Earlier, BPC box, if you want to do any configuration, you can do you can do in admin at the same, and you will do in web interface. Now that admin interface itself has been removed in EPM 10. Now it's completely web interface and Excel interface. And SAP BPC has Excel interface for Excel, interface for Word, interface for PowerPoint. These three items we have, and administration that will be there in web interface. Okay, so that is what they are talking about, unified. And user experience. When it comes to the user experience, you can create dashboards and you can create graphical reports, and at the same time you can create your own reports. In some projects, users create their own reports to check a few of the data, but not in majority of the projects. These are all in my training. Meantime, I used to give experience, my project experience as well. So you please note down, or however you feel, you please keep it in your mind so that it will be useful to you in future. Okay. And next is comprehensive. Ready to use solution. What he is saying, ready to use solution for industries and line for business, reduce time for value and help organizations run better. New features and functions include disclosure management to support the last mile of finance. What is he saying? He ready to use. If I want to implement FICO, if I want to implement SD or any other module, it will take a lot of time. But BPC projects may not take so long. Very few projects will have like 1 year, 2 year projects, but so many projects will be get over 6 months or 9 months or 10 months within a 1 year period of time. Build and all those things will get over because already everything is in place. What you need to do, you need to load the master. 1 second here. I'm sorry. It's a ready-to-use solution. If we load the master data and transaction data, as well as we load the master data and transaction data, we can use our reports and input schedules, and at the same we can create the reports and input schedules however we want. I will show you how to create the reports and the schedules, and basically this EPM and BPC will be used to create reports and schedule, to plan in the input schedule, to plan better the business. And transformation. Transformational. See, we can do this risk adjusted planning, mobile technologies, and in-memory computer transform the way people work, helping them and their organization become more agile, responsive, and better equipped to succeed. In this EPM now you can use in your Android mobile as well. that is also has come in the picture. So your CEOs, CFOs, business CEOs, CFOs can check the data, can check the reports through their mobiles. Importance of planning and consolidation. When it comes to importance of planning and consolidation, first business will do the. It talks about more. First point talks about business plan. First, they will set the targets. They will set the timelines. They will set the guidelines to the employees. Based on that, they will it may be SAP environments or non-SAP environments. Those data will be collected to BPC. After collecting the data, we will do the necessary changes, or if business required, they will do the necessary changes, or if they want to perform any calculation, they will perform. They will analyze here, and again they will check in report mode. They will check in graphical mode, how this pie diagram and all these diagram where they will check. It's basically, as I told you, it's a business software, right? So they will check the data, and they will collect, analyze, and report. That is what this slide says. Okay. At the same time, consolidation also, it's first we will collect the transaction data from ECC or other systems. If it is not ECC and it will be loaded to BI, from BI we can take to BPC. It will be a best practice to load the data into BI, from there to pull the data into BPC. If you don't have BI in your project, or otherwise you have BI should be there, but BI is not used. They are not using the BI very much. Then you can directly load the data into BPC. Then you can that collection can happen in BPC. That data again for BPC. Consolidation, we will load the transaction data. We will do the corrections, and again after collecting the transaction data, we will check the income statements. We will check the balance sheet. After checking the income statements and balance sheet, we will do the validation. After doing the validation, we will start doing the consolidation. Consolidation for 2 entities or 3 entities or 4 entities. How many ever? Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Hello. Yeah, Raj. This is Rajesh from Mumbai.
Yeah, tell me that.
Yeah. See, sorry to interrupt you. Actually, I had some 3-4 questions to ask, regarding the coverage in the sessions. So can I ask
please.
that at this point of See, now you talked about you talked about integration with FICO, correct? So how far that will be covered here in the sessions? Since now BPC 10 has that facility, so can you just throw some light like how you will cover that and how far you will be covering that? That is pulling the data.
Yes. That pulling the data, I'm also not experienced, as this is a new software, and we also load the data from BI only, because I will just inform to my BI colleagues to pull the data to BI, and from BI it will take. We have that option. I will provide the documents. You can check that, and you can experience that. But in our training completely BI, I want to tell you, and I want to give idea about it can be done here. But I will show you how to load data from BI, and I already told you I will show you how to do later. How we will load the data from BI and how it will be done in BPC and all.
So you will not be covering it.
See, after getting over this training, you should not know in some places EPM 10 has this feature and it will load data from FIR. Okay, that's why I am covering that. It is in BPC, yes, we will take the data and we will keep it in BI. From BI, we will load the data into BPC.
And how far script logic and body and all you are going to cover?
Yeah, I told you script logic will be covered, and baddies. Baddie I already told you that baddies also. I will tell you how we will integrate the baddies. How you can call the baddies, and where, if possible, I will tell you in the baddie where it has been integrated. I mean where it has been connected. How they may write. So script logic, you don't worry. Logic script, you don't worry. It will be covered.
It will be covered extensively.
Extensively in the sense?
Like I'm saying advanced plan.
I will tell
planning.
You the features, whatever features we have in the script, logic script, I will tell you. So I already informed you. You can practice yourself based on your scenarios. Thus logic script, whatever features we have. See, I will tell you one scenario. Do you know? Do you think same scenario will be used in other projects as well? No. Every project will have their own different scenarios, their own different expectations, their own different plannings. So, in this any training I can say we can learn only what are all the options we have. We should know what are all options we have. Based on that, we in your real time scenario or in your practice session, based on your experience or otherwise based on client expectations, you have to create that. I will show you whatever can be done in logic script. I can tell you whatever can be done in business rule, but I cannot able to cover thousands of scenarios or thousands of. Even though I cover one scenario, it will be. It may not be useful for you.
Okay, and now regarding BW aspects, how far the coverage will be done here?
As it is BPC training, whatever is required for BW for this BPC training, that can be covered.
For example, like which concepts, which objects will be covered? Each
object instance, see, for BPC point of view, process chains and cubes needed, and I will show you where a master data lies under. That I can show you. That I will show you. And other part of view, I told you, right? If possible, I will show you the screens as well. Those things can be covered.
The screens means the BW.
I mean, those I will show you that. Here they will do that. I will show you screens in the sense I may show you here in this going to this course, they will edit here. Rajesh, I already told you, you need not worry about the sub part. Your experience or otherwise wherever you are doing, maybe it's maybe they are they are taking care of BA or ABAP. Any functional person should say to the ABAP, this is my requirement, this should be done in ABAP. That's how you should understand, and based on your expectations, ABAP will do the coding. You need not worry about how to write the coding and how to write the logics in the code and all those things. Script logic, yes.
And regarding EPM function, now EPM functions, you will be covering all the functions EPM and
yes, EPM functions. I will show you all the EPM functions. Whatever EPM functions are there, I will show you. I will just show you how to create the report. I will show you how to create the input schedule. I will show you the formatting of the schedules and reports what we have. That will be covered.
My requirement is actually, I'm doing one 7.5 migration. So we want like, in terms of 7.5, how these, differ and how we can convert those 7.5.
Yeah, 7, that is what I am saying. If you come to my, after the slides, okay, you will have all those. These 3 slides are basic part of 7.5 it will be covered. And if you, as you are saying, you are going to have the project, and if you go and see in the SAP portal, you will get migration from 7.2 5 to 10. That also you will get. And I will check today, if possible. I will provide you that document to you. So based on that document, you can go ahead.
Mm-hmm. And you are like a technical person or a functional person?
I am from FICO background.
FICO, okay.
Yeah.
And BPC, like how much you have done all the technicalities in terms of scripting and all?
Yes,
scripting, pulling. Okay.
Yes, I have done. Maybe you forgot. I told you that. I will show you how to load transaction data, master data. I told you how to write the script logic, how it will be integrated from Excel to script logic, and how whatever logic we have written, how that will be that will reflect in BPC. All those things I told you. I will show you that. Any other questions?
No.
I hope, are you happy, or still, you are expecting anything more?
Actually, in terms of planning, my expectation was planning scenario.
I will tell you one. I don't want to hide anything, Rajesh, here. Okay. After taking this training, you should also be happy, and I should also be satisfied. Okay. Money matter comes next. I will tell you. Planning scenarios, as far as I know, I have worked in few projects. Apart from 2 or 3 points, all other points are different in planning. Apart from 2 or 3 points. Except 2 or 3 points. All other points are. See, I plan somewhere, some other way. My competitor will plan in some other way. He will have his own source, and I will have my own source of data.
So here, what will be covered in terms of planning? What is the coverage in the session?
What is the coverage? See, in terms of planning, I will explain you scenarios, but I can't configure each and everything. Whatever I have done in 6 months, I cannot able to show you within this period of time. I will tell you to show this BPC, whatever configuration. First you should know all these configurations. What are all options and what are all features we have in BPC, and you have to use these features and options in your coming projects or in your project, or otherwise you have very good functional experience. You have already seen what are all plannings and all. If you go those in that way, it can be covered. But I will explain you sales planning. What is sales planning? I will tell you what exactly accounts they will consider. If it is headcount planning, what exactly they will do in headcount planning.
So okay. That's what you will be covering all that sales headcount, expenses, capex. So all those you will be touching upon in the session. Different
yes,
kind of
in this session. Yes, in this session I will explain you in the capex planning. They may cover these accounts, but I am not guaranteed. I am not guaranteed in what manner, in whichever project you will go, they will also use same thing. You don't think in that perspective. I will cover out of P&L accounts. Okay, each and every company P&L accounts are differs in the sense, I will tell you. Some people, if it is a beverage industry, they will have one P&L account called pub. In pubs or otherwise in multiplexes, they will give discount when they supply water over there. If it is a beer industry, when they supply beer over there, they will give discounts. If it is a products, for suppose you take Big Bazaar, or sorry, not exactly Big Bazaar. If you take specific products account, ITC, take ITC. When they give when they sell atta to the other people, that discount is different. Other people in the sense Big Bazaar discount is different. How they design that account, design their structure, no one can understand that, even though they work.
I got it. But I am saying at least one, take one scenario and just explain each and every in terms of what kind of planning goes in that and how that integrates into P&L balance sheet. So that is
that integration. That is what I am saying. That integration, it is not so simple to show within hours time, to create within hours time. That is what I am trying to explain you. It can be explained, but to integrate and to show in the system, it will take up months together. Then why they will start the projects and they will keep some 3 months, 6 months, 10 months, or otherwise 2 years. Why they will keep so many days?
I understand. See, what my point is, actual scenario, you will have lot of things to do. Like, volume will be high. But here you can just create some 3-4 accounts and just take that as base and do it. So this is how, just a simple, smaller scale, on a small scale.
On small scale, I will try to show you. Yeah, on small scale, yes, I will try to show you.
Yes, just 2-3 accounts in sales planning. The same thing, you have only 2 expenses, one revenue, one income account, okay, 1 or 2 capex accounts, and 2-3 headcount accounts. So it will be roughly around 10 to 12 accounts, which you need to integrate in your P&L. So that should not take much time, correct?
I will show. Okay, I will show you. Rajesh, I'll tell you one thing. First, understanding of the software is the main priority in this training. Okay, whatever I said, whatever you told me, right? The 4 or 5 accounts, yes, I will show you. Okay, but understanding of the software is much more priority in this training, because after learning the software, whatever scenario you get, whatever scenario you know, you will play like anything. You need not require any explanation also, because to know the software, you know where you should integrate and what you should integrate.
Okay.
How you should integrate. Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah.
Coming back to our architecture. See, in when it comes to EPM, when it comes to EPM 10, when it comes to 7.5, the main difference is .NET Server. They have removed this .NET Server, web services, conversion application services. When you are when you enter data in 7.5, you will enter data in Excel in input schedule. It will go to .NET layer. After .NET layer, it will check the application logic. It will see in BW then it will go and sit in database. But in 10.0, yes, we don't have .NET layer. directly comes and sits in application logic and data application logic, and it will be in BW system. They will check data will be checked in BW system, and database will be the transaction data will be stored in database. Okay, that is the main difference when it comes to architecture. At the same time, if you want to maintain any password for debugging access, you should maintain .NET layer, you should maintain BPC, you should maintain in ABAP as well. In 3 layers, you should maintain the password to get the debugging access in 7.5, but that is not required in 10. I hope you know what is debugging. Debugging, what exactly we will do. And in BPC, debugging, when it comes to debugging, we have just like when you do in BI, when you enter data, after when report has come, if you want to debug, you can debug each and everything. But in 10.0, if you have script logic in place, if you have business rule in place, you should know the functionality very well, whatever project you are going, and that because the debugging option is not fully extended for business rules and script logic. That is what I am giving more. I am trying to explain. That option we don't have. If you want to debug ABAP code, yes, that option is there. That is what I said. You should maintain in .NET server and at the same time ABAP server in BPC server. But here we can maintain only in BPC and ABAP server, and it will be connected. Okay, so in technical, in architecture point of view, this is the difference we have. In 7.5, in architecture point of view, they said .NET server in 10 where it is required in 7.5. No .NET server in 10 whereas it is required in 7.5. All services will be exposed in REST web services for internal communication between BPC clients and server. Granular transport is possible in 10 whereas it is not possible in 7.5. See, if you have created one script logic or one logic script in 7.5, if you want to transport same thing from dev to quality to production, it is not possible. You have to transport entire application set. One small example I am telling you. If you have created one process chain in dev, if you want to transport same process chain, that is not possible, but it can be possible in 10. And new UI look for BPC Web 10 as compared to 7.5. What exactly new UI look for? User interface look for BPC web interface. Before web interface has only BPF, they can check on things only in BPF. That also will be restricted, depends on the user. And common EPM add in 10. Business user interface is now flex based in 10. And in BPC 10, data manager will now support loading directly from SAP ERP system, full and delta mode through SAP delivered extractors. This is we have already discussed. Incremental consolidation is a new feature in EPM 10. What is this incremental consolidation? See, now the client has 4 entities. If you want to do consolidation for 4 entities, yes, we are doing. And now client has got one, or client has created one more entity, and this also should be integrated. Earlier, if you want to do the consolidation for new entities or new things, again you have to do from scratch. But now it is using this incremental consolidation, it is possible. This is a new feature in EPM 10. What here naming terms, like in 7.5 we will call asset, in 10.0 we will call environment, in BI we will call info provider, and 7.5 we will call dimensions, and 10 we will call also dimensions, but in BI we will call objects, master data objects. In 10.0 we will call models, and 7.5 we will call as applications, and in BI we will call as tools. Here where it will transaction data lies. Here where entire master data and transaction data lies. And control settings will in that is validation, balance validation things called can for whoever
long back, but you didn't come back to me. Oh, okay. Yes. Yeah, but you will be able to regular do the setting. And you fix it. Today you can fix every time. You fix it after 7 years. Okay. Yes.
Hi Asma, hi Rajesh. Can you able to hear right? Please let me know or please ping me if you are not able to hear. Yeah, yeah, yeah. When you as soon as you log in, as soon as you give password, you ID and password, you will go to this screen. When you open the client, you are presented with the home workspace. This is called home workspace. is always available and contains a menu with all components that you are authorized to access. If you have all the access, then you can able to see all the things. Otherwise, if you have only access to Excel interface, yes, you can able to see only Excel interface. At the same time, if you have access to only library, only you can able to see library. That is what it is they are trying to say. So what all will be there in the new web BPC NetWeaver web client? In the new web client has the following components. Start page describes the initial planning and consolidation web client page. From this page, you can select from your objects, create reports, and launch client applications. Okay. First, I am giving you the theoretical information. Then I will show you all those things. And activities. What is activities? Provide the information about your business processing flows. What is business process flow also will be discussed. Just you keep it in your mind all these things. Library, which you will have all the objects or documents which has been saved in this library. Documents, only the documents will be the documents you to post and retrieve the files. These all will be there in the documents folder. Audit, provide the information about the reporting system information and activities. What it gives the in audit you can see sometime there is an option which should be enabled actually, but EPM has provided that option. Who has saved the data? That information also can be seen in this audit. Consolidation center helps to generate and manage consolidated data. In this consolidation center, we will have consolidation monitor, journals, ownership, and control monitor as well. In that consolidation monitor, you can see till in what step and what consolidation step is going on. In control monitor, you can see whether all the validation, all the control has been correctly updated or correctly executed or not. In journals, journal is a functional word. Maybe Asma, you may not know. Just for you, I am explaining. Journal is a one template here in when it comes to BPC terms, and where you will post the transaction that will be saved in one line item. Each when you see in BI, you can see each and every account will have value. It may be minus or it may be plus. That line items will be passed through journals. And ownership manager, I already told you that ownership manager, we will be using this ownership manager to create the hierarchies to perform the statutory consolidation. Okay, that is what new web client says. New web client has the that these are all the options we have in the new web client. Yeah, here we are talking about workspace. When we see home, these are all options I already told you: start page, activity, process monitoring, and all. And now it becomes new workspace, new reports, and new input form. Workspace, what new workspace? There are default form will be there in the new. Basically, what else you have? What else that information? What else input? What else job? Those things you will be there in new workforce. You will have how to create report. Have to if you click report in the excellent different options okay. Here I am trying to give you activities. How in the business process flow till where we have activities, that information we have. This is the process model. I already told you till what we have, the process has been completed. Things are pending, what all things are
Raj, your voice is not clear, Raj. Hello?
That in the same process. Yeah, fine. You want me to repeat from? You want to repeat again from any presentation, any 14th slide or 13th slide?
Yeah. Like in the 13th slide or.
Yeah, 13th slide. Yes. Now you can able to hear, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Fine. Thanks for saying that. Yeah. Here in the web client, we will have, these are all the options, right? These options I already told you, start page, activities, process monitor and all. Here we have new workspace. In the workspace, you can see what are all jobs that specific user should perform. This is a new option. Okay. And new report. If you click on this new report, you can able to develop new report in Excel interface. If you click on new input form, you can create new input form in Excel interface. That is what these are all options are giving. And here I just want to give more information on activities through through screenshots. If you go to, you can see will be performed by the specific user. Okay. This user we have or he has, and process monitor. In the process monitor, we will have these are all processes have been assigned to this user or assigned to this user, and he has completed these many. These are all processes or still he has to do. That thing we can see in this slide. Those are all options we can see in this process monitor. Okay, and library. As I already told you, what are all reports, what are all input forms can be are saved in the private or public folder. In library, we will have these are all standard folders available, private, public, teams. This teams option will come when you create the teams, different teams in the web UI. That is in BPM. That also will be covered. Not a problem. So when it goes to public, yes, these are all reports are available in the public folder. In teams, these are all for specific teams. See, for suppose you have 10 people, 10 people are the users. So 4 people have to see only reports. Other two people has to see environment. So when you create the team, you can give that access using the team, using that user profile. These things will be done in member access profile and team access and all. That also I will show you. Okay. In document folder, specific or if you want to connect to the specific yes, if you want, you can do that. Consolidation center, scope and creation and change, journal data entry, control monitoring, and consolidation monitoring. I have already discussed. I have already explained to you what is scope creation. Scope creation and maintenance will be like to create what are all consolidation countries we have, and that information will be created. Journals, what are all journal entries will be maintained. What are all validations can be done in control monitoring. To do the validation, we will use control monitoring. To perform the transaction, to post the transaction, to post the entries manually, we will use the journal data entry. This will be used in the consolidation. And in consolidation monitoring, I told you till what step the consolidation has got over. Whether it is data collection step, data preparation step, till what it got over. Those information you can see in this consolidation monitoring. Okay, audit. In this audit, you can see users, profiles, what are all these information in this audit tab. Okay, we will have as soon as you log into BPC, one portal will be opened that will have home and administration. Okay. So I have already cleared whatever what are all options we have in cloud. In addition, what are all options we will be having. That information I'm going to explain now. And I will tell you. In the administration, we will have dimensions and models, and securities, and rules, consolidation rules, and business rules, and other features. Okay. So dimensions. In the dimensions, you will see, as I told you, in dimensions we will load the master data. We can load master data through manual or through platform. And models, I told you, models will be used to load the transaction data, to keep the transaction data in the models. Okay, and in that model we will assign few of the dimensions to the model. What are all dimensions are required to the specific? What are all dimensions are required to the specific model? We will add. For suppose, if you take each and every model should need accounts, category, entity, time. These 4 dimensions are very important. Apart from these, if it is a financial or consolidation model, you should have flow, you should have data source, and you should have console scope, you should have entity. These are all required. For entity I have already told you, console scope. These are all required for specific consolidation model. Like that, if it is sales planning, what are all may be required? What are all required? No, not every company may follow this master data structure when it comes to planning. Yes, when it comes to consolidation, they will follow same rules, same regulations, because each and every company has to submit their reports in global standards, that is IFRS standard. So they will use same dimension. But when it comes to planning, some people can plan only in channel, some people may plan in customer, some people may plan in price. So depends on their drivers, depends on their expectation, depends on their plan, the more dimensions will differ. So just for example, when it comes to sales planning, you will have account, category, time, entity. Apart from this 4, you will have product, you will have customer, you will have channel. These are all 8 dimensions you will have. Okay. Users. What you will do this? Why you have users here? In BPC you can create user in this web UI, and you after creating the users, you will keep that user in Teams. You will assign that those